Stick around, because in this video we're going to be talking about top 5 tips we've learned in Red Dead Online since we've reached... Howdy partners, AustinBMX here, and as we stated, we just reached level 100 in Red Dead Online and wanted to share with you guys the top 5 tips that we think is important for all Red Dead Online players, especially new players. So we've seen quite a lot of new players in the game, so let me know down in the comments if you guys are new, what level you are, how long you've been playing, or if you're a veteran, let me know what level you are. We just hit ranked 100, pretty big milestone. I know there's lots of people that are way over that, but we're pretty proud of it, so let me know down in the comments where you guys are at. So getting into the content of this video, we wanted to get into the top 5 tips or tricks or even just things that we've learned in the game since getting to level 100 that we wanted to share with everybody. If you're veteran, you may know these. If you're noob, you may even know them. If not though, definitely I hope one of them or two help you out. If they do, make sure to smash that like button. Let me know down in the comments which ones you like the best. So our number 1 thing to remember in Red Dead Online is to play how you want. That's right, this game is massive, tons of different things to do in this game. Play the way you want to play. If you like to run around and shoot people, go ahead and run around and shoot people, but just don't be a douche about it. That's right, people are gonna give you a hard time for that, saying, hey, that's what this game's all about, run around and shoot other players. That's okay. If you want to get into a fight with another player in town, respect you, man. I'll just go the other way, and same thing I would do if I was in the Wild West. Leave those two guys alone. Don't come chase me across the map. Even in the Wild West, if you chase someone across the map, or if you shoot me in the back when I'm fishing, you'd be a douche then too, so don't be a douche now. So go ahead and play the way you want. If you want to go ahead and shoot people all day long, there is a mode called Showdown Modes that lets you do that with other players that want to do that too. So keep that in mind and go out and have some fun. Tip number 2 we got for this one's super important, I think, is to hunt, fish, and gather. Sounds pretty arbitrary, but a lot of people don't do it very much, and they ask, what's the best way to make money? What's the best way to make XP? Well, it's pretty much to shoot everything you see, not including the nice lady in town. But hunt, fish, and gather. Go out there. Got a new playlist up on the channel now. I'll link that here in the video that shows a whole bunch of tips on fishing spots, hunting, good ability cards for hunting, all of that. But our main tip for this is to shoot everything that you see, no matter its pelt quality. Even if you aren't leveled up high enough to have a good enough weapon to get good pelts, just go out there and get quantity, and going back to the butcher with a satchel full of things, because you can hold quite a lot of stuff in your satchel. You may not be aware of it, but you can hold tons of different kind of meats and a very large amount of each one of those meats, pelts, animals, deer on your horse, birds, feathers, so much stuff you can hold to get yourself some good amount of money over at the butcher. Fishing's also is a great way to make tons of money. We have video up on some great fishing spots. If you haven't leveled up high enough to get a fishing pole, definitely work on that as one of your main things to do. Go out there and get some fishing done. You can get all kinds of great fish at these spots that we have listed in our playlist. And the gather. You may not think, but make sure you guys are out there gathering as much herbs as you can when you're out running around. We usually run around on foot hunting, gathering every herb we see, because you can make quite a lot of stuff with that, and that moves us over to number 3. Number 3 on our list is the crafting. That's right. This is a survival type game, meaning you want to make sure you are aware of what you can craft, what it's good for, and what you need. Again, that's why we said hunt, fish, gather. Pushes us into crafting. You can make quite a lot of stuff when you're crafting right when you get into the game without having to buy anything at your campsite, and quite a lot of other campfires that are around the map. One right back there in Valentine, the camp there, you can craft that as well. Of course, you can make coffee with the coffee that you've picked up, but you can cook all the meat that you've hunted. You can make that into some seasoned meat from the herbs that you picked, and we'll have videos linked in our playlist that we have here all about how to do that. You can make tonics as well, right when you get into the game. You can make snake oil. I'm pretty sure you can make a health cure and a couple of horse tonics. Right when you get into the game, you just need to know the right crafting materials for that, and you can get that in the crafting menu. If you're in your campfire, you can click, I believe it's triangle on PlayStation, and that shows you all your craftable things that you can make that are unlocked for you. So that'll help out a lot to know what you need to go gather and find. Definitely get in there and make sure you craft in meat. That brings your cores up quite a lot, and health cures definitely helps it a lot. Then if you level up and you want to, you can go to the fence and purchase potent type items that let you craft even stronger tonics. We have some videos up on some of those in our playlist as well. It's not necessary, but it definitely lets you craft quite a lot more stuff. But make sure you guys are getting in there using that campfire to its full potential to get yourself crafted up with some amazing items. Moving on to number 4 on our list. Number 4 is all about how to make XP, gold, and cash. Best way we believe in the game to make all 3 of these at the same time. Some people might say showdown, but we suck at PvP. If that's not your thing, definitely get over and do stranger missions. You can do quite a lot of them. Find a good circle that has 3 or 4 and just rotate through all those, get a bunch done. Stranger missions get you tons of XP, cash, and gold pretty quickly. And the secret to getting the max amount of that is all about the timer. Now you'd think, I don't know why Rockstar doesn't do this, but you'd think the faster you do things, the more reward you would get. Unfortunately, it's the complete reverse, which is weird to me, but hey, that's the way it works. So in Stranger Missions, there is a base amount if you complete the mission to get. If you wait at least till half the timer has ran down, then timers are different for every Stranger Mission. So make sure when that Stranger Mission timer pops up that you're taking note of that. If you wait till half the timer runs down, you'll get a boost in XP and cash, which is fantastic. And if you wait till the last 30 seconds, so the timer turns red at 30 seconds. If you wait till that timer is red before you make that final move to complete that mission, whether it be turn that wagon at the last second, drop off your last piece of mail, kill your last enemy that you're supposed to be hunting down, turn in the animal skin that you're hunting down, whatever it is that you need to do to finish that mission, if you wait till the last 30 seconds when that timer is red, it'll maximize all 3 aspects of your reward, including gold. Now, if you're in a hurry and you just want to bust through them, I mean, going quick sometimes gets you more because you can do 2 or 3 in the same amount of time it would take you to maximize 1. So we haven't really looked at whether that is better or not, but it could be. But definitely make sure if you're running around and your stranger missions are pretty spread out and you don't have any that are really close together, that you maximize that by running down that timer. The same thing works if you have a timer on any type of random event that pops up, dropping somebody off. Sometimes those have a timers, or rescuing somebody. If you do have a timer, make sure you hold that thing all the way down to the last second. And while you're holding that thing down to the last second, you can run around and do whatever else you want in the game. Hunt, gather, and fish. Now the last, but definitely not the least important thing to do in this game is to loot, loot, loot. That's right. And I don't mean the little lady you shoot in town that's walking down the street. Although you could loot her, but I mean, play the way you want, but don't be a douche. Loot everything you can find in the game. That includes all the outlaws that you kill in a gang hideout, or if you get ambushed, or if you just get some random people that come up on you that want to shoot you too. I guess that's called an ambush. But make sure you're looting all those bodies, because you can find treasure maps, and those are always great. As you can see, we're searching out our level 100 treasure map, and that includes treasure maps that you get for every level 5 and up, or actually you think you get your first ones at level 10, and then every 5 after that you get a treasure map as well. So make sure you guys are watching for those in your satchel or in your lockbox to pick up from the camp or your post offices. But also make sure you guys are looting great loot spots in the game as well. We just had a video pop up just last week, and it'll be linked in our playlist for all tips and tricks as well. Our top loot spots that we know about in the game. If you guys know about another one, make sure you hit me in the comments so I can check it out as well. But there's some pretty great, amazing loot spots that give you quite a lot of loot all at once in one run through these spots, including high-ranking ammo, food to eat, tonics, and more. So make sure you guys are aware of all these great spots so you can fill up your statue with all this loot, as well as make sure you get your treasures. Well, that's my top 5 tips for any player, including new players just joining the game, what to watch for and what to do in this game to maximize your experience. Hey guys, hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. Doesn't hurt. Check out all the other videos on the channel. We got a playlist linked in the description as well for all of our tips and tricks. Hope to see you on the prairie sometime, or maybe even the Grizzlies, as the view is spectacular. But until then, see you later. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh!